Welcome to the Dawn Osborne Show, Limitless Life. The big question women like you and I ask is, how do we do that? How do we have a growth mindset? How do we increase our emotional intelligence? How do we do life, business and marketing, and yet still remain balanced in the rhythm of our life and our family? Those are the questions that this podcast will answer. My name is Dawn Osborne, and welcome to my Limitless Life podcast. Good morning, everybody. Dawn Osborne here from Fearless Women. Today, I wanted to share with you why multitasking could be sabotaging your business. Now, have I got any multitaskers, proud, loud multitaskers out there? I bet you there's the majority of us women, we do multitask. We're very, very good at it, right? And I was a very, very proud multitasker until last year, when I was having a bit of reflection time and, coming into 2019, I really wanted to make, my word for the year was impact. Last year it was about, my word was congruent, just getting everything congruent. And then this year my word was impact. And it was okay, I need to make impact. How do I make impact? And it so happened that I listened to a podcast, and it talked about the power of focus, which I touched on in the last video. If you haven't seen the last video, go back to the last couple of videos. I've been just talking about focus. Today I'm talking about how multitasking could be sabotaging you. And you're like, is that a thing? Could my multitasking abilities be sabotaging my business? Yes, it can. Because if you imagine a punch is just a straight one hit, and it makes impact. It makes impact into something. It bangs against something, and it's just one strike. And it's not it's not all over the place. It's very focused. It's very strategic. It's like bang, and you make an impact into something. So this multitasking thing could be sabotaging you. Here's what the stats are saying. The stats are saying if you focus on one thing and one thing only, you will have greater results, greater increase, and you'll have multiple growth. So they did a study recently. Now, I've got this off one of Amy Porterfield's podcasts. So please don't quote me. This is me just, taking what I took out of the podcast and kind of sharing it with you guys. It's that the study showed that the person who just focused on one thing and one thing only was producing a great result, as opposed to the person who was multitasking and doing several little projects, thinking that they're making impact, but in actual fact, the study showed there was a lot less impact from the multitaskers than there was from the person who would just focus on the one thing. And talked about last year, I was trying to get everything congruent with my business and getting my balance in my family, all that kind of stuff. But this year I really wanted to make impact. And that's why I've just gone, you know what? I am just going to focus on the Fearless Women movement, if you like, and I'm going to focus on helping women become fearless. Doesn't matter whether it's in their marriage, in their life, in their love, in their relationships, in business, in marketing. It doesn't matter. Wherever wherever I can and find the fear, we're tossing it out the window for ladies who are part of this movement. And so I wanted to share 3 things with you today, which I thought would really help you. And I actually need to credit Jodie Millwood for this, my business bestie. I need to credit her because she gave them me this morning. And I thought they are really great little tips that, you can apply to your world and they'll be effective. So tip number 1 for you in, creating impact, stop multitasking. Stop being sabotaged by distraction. Here are the 3 things I'm going to share with you. Number 1 is if you are if you're running a business online, or if you're find yourself at your desk a lot of the time, you need to shut down all your tabs on your computer. Shut down all your tabs, and because especially if they're not related at the task you're doing at the time. So I'm talking about you getting absolute focus, laser focus on the task, the one thing that you want to achieve, and you just stay there till it's complete. You don't move away. You don't start flicking Facebook, social media on the tabs. Close all social media tabs down and only have the tabs on your computer which are actually to do with the task that you're currently doing, okay? Number 2 thing was you need to get your phone if you've got a focus point that you're working on, you need to get rid of the phone, because what will happen is the iPhone, the mobile phone, they're made for engagement. That's what they do. They're designed to have you engage in, the social media apps. You're picking it up every second. You're picking it up. You're having a look at it. That's what it's designed to do. The phone is designed for you to engage with it, engage with the apps. So I need you to take number 2 tip and just put your phone away, shut down social media apps, turn the phone upside down so you can't see it, or turn the vibration off, just turn it off, put it in another room until you have completed the one thing and the one task. And number 3 is just plan it out. So plan it out. So today I've done my schedule, and then I plan out my day in the morning. So I always have like an idea of what I want to do, but I take the time, I focus, I just put some music on and I go, okay, what is the one thing that I need to achieve today, and I won't stop until it's done. And you need to find out what your one thing is today. So I want to give you those 3 tips. They'll help me, they'll help you, they help other business people out there, and it will help you get focused. It will help you bring increase and get results. And so check out the multitasking thing. Just, proud multitaskers, you need to leave that behind, and you just need to be super focused on the one thing. So here's my question, guys. Go discover your one thing that you need to do today, and do not stop until you get it complete. All right. Bless you guys. Thanks for joining me. I shall be sharing some daily inspiration again, but I hope this has helped you for today. Bye-bye.